Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. If you're new here, my name is Maria. I do DIYs, hauls, reviews, and more. So if you love to craft and do budget-friendly home decor, you should definitely subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified every time I upload. In today's video, I have two Dollar Tree Easter Farmhouse DIYs. So I hope you guys like them as much as I do. But before we get into the video, I wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel because we are now at 10,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful and thankful for every single one of you. So thank you so much for all the love and support. So now let's craft. In today's video, I have two Dollar Tree Farmhouse Easter DIYs. My first DIY will be these egg topiaries. They are the same but yet different. For the base, I will be using two candle holders. These are from Dollar Tree. They come in 3 different sizes and I'm using the smallest ones. I'm going to paint them white using my white apple barrel acrylic paint. I did remove the sticker from the bottom, but you don't really need to. If you don't want to, you won't be able to see it. And I didn't put paint over that. I will be giving them 2 coats of paint. I'm going to distress the rim, the bottom part, of the candle holder using burnt umber and this paintbrush. After I'm done doing that, I'm going to distress the rim of the candle holders and then I will be distressing the middle part. Now I'm going to use some jute string to add more decor to my candle holder, and I'm going to glue it around this middle part. I'm not sure what it's called, but I am going to glue the jute string around it, and I'm only doing this halfway, only to one of them, and then the other candle holder I will be adding jute string more than halfway. Like that, the candle holders can be a little different but yet still match and go together like a set. And that is all for the candle holders. Now we're gonna work on the egg that's gonna go inside the candle holders. And for this, I used just a green egg. I didn't buy eggs this year. I still have some from last year from my kids. So I grabbed 2 of them. And I'm using green like that. If some spots is green still gonna be shown like that, I don't have to paint it. But all I did was I put glue around the egg and then I used this moss I got from Dollar Tree. Sorry, it looks so messy, but yeah, it can be messy. And one of the eggs I did glue more moss, like I gave it like a second, almost like a second layer like that. It can be a little bit bigger. I just didn't have any and I didn't want to go purchase a bag just to use one because I already have all my eggs I'm gonna use for my kids. So I had to improvise and all I did was add more moss and it worked. Once I was done adding the moss, I used my scissors to trim it. And this is how my eggs turned out, one bigger than the other. Before I put my topiary together, I'm going to add some bows to them. So I'm going to show you how I did it. What I use is this brown plaid ribbon. And I got this from Walmart. It was around, I'm not sure, I'm not going to lie, because I got this during fall. But it was less than $2. Now I am going to put the topiaries together. I am gluing these small wood blocks I got from Dollar Tree to make the eggs taller. I didn't glue the eggs inside. They are removable so you can use the candle holders all year round. I am then going to glue the bows, one on each candle holder. And this is how my little egg topiaries turned out. How cute are they? My next DIY is this Family Galvez bunny sign. For this DIY, I will be using jute string, 2 moss sheets, and the Easter sign. All of these are from Dollar Tree. I am going to remove the jute string, and I'm also going to remove the little bunny tails because I will be reusing them. And I was planning to use the front, but it is so glittery and I wasn't sure how I was gonna cover welcome, and I didn't want to paint it and it be different from the whole sign. I was gonna use the front, so I sanded some of the glitter off, but then I decided to use the back instead. Since there's no bunnies in the back, I'm going to use a piece of white paper and trace one bunny to use it as a template. Now I'm going to paint the back of my sign using my white acrylic paint from the brand Apple Barrel. I am only going to give this one coat like that. Some brown is gonna be peeking through. I am using this paintbrush. It leaves it streaky. That's why I like this paintbrush. I got this in the paint department section. Once all the paint is distributed to the sign, I'm only going to brush it one way, going up and down the whole way through, and I'm not stopping in the middle like that. The lines look all straight and it looks like this. Next, I'm going to distress my sign. I'm using burnt umber again. I know some of you guys are tired of me distressing my stuff, but I love it. I love the farmhouse style. If you want, you can skip this step, but I'm doing the same thing I always do. I am going to distress the ends and then distress the sign. I am not doing no wood planks to this sign. I'm only distressing it, making one big piece of wood, making it look like one piece of old rustic wood. I am going to set that aside and I'm gonna start working on the bunnies. So I'm gonna cut out the bunny I traced out in the beginning of my video. Next, I'm going to take out the moss sheet, and I got these moss sheets from Dollar Tree. I'm going to flip them over and put the template on top of it, and then I'm going to trace it with a permanent marker. I will be doing 4 bunnies, one representing each member, my kids, me, and my fiance. As you can see here, one sheet fits 3 bunnies, so depending on the size of your family is how many sheets you're going to need. I decided to leave 2 bunnies the size of the template, but I wanted to make the bunnies are gonna represent my kids smaller, so I am going to cut this bunny template a little bit smaller. This 3rd bunny is going to represent my daughter. Since the 4th bunny doesn't fit, I'm going to use another moss sheet, but I'm going to cut the bunny template a little bit smaller since my son is younger than my daughter, and that is going to represent my son. And this is how they look. Now I am going to start to cut them out using my scissors. By the way, you can use the regular moss and hot glue to do the bunnies instead of using the moss sheets, but I like these moss sheets because they are less messier than the regular moss. So I was arranging them, and just as I was about to glue them, I noticed that some of the bunnies had some moss missing, so you were able to see the white through. So what I did is I traced the bunnies with a pencil, and then I'm going to go and fill it in, or not everything but a little bit, with some green paint, just like that. When I glue the bunnies, you won't be able to see the white and you're only gonna see green, or it's gonna blend in with the green. As you can see, they are not perfect, and that's okay because once I add the moss sheets, you're not gonna be able to see it. To do my soon-to-be last name, I am using jute string and regular glue. I am going to freehand draw it, and I messed up several times, as you can see, so good thing I'm using a pencil. Other options you can use are wood letters, poster letters, or even the transfer method. To glue down the jute string, I will be using regular glue. I tried using my glue gun, but the tip is too big because I have a full size. For this, I needed my mini one. I just don't know where I put it, so I'm going to use the glue, and it worked for me. So I had started by putting the glue directly to the jute string, but then my hands got all messy, so I grabbed a piece of paper and then put some glue there, and I'm going to use a paintbrush instead. Now I'm going to add the bunnies to the sign. I'm going to reuse the tails I took off from the front, and I'm going to make 2 of them smaller for the smaller bunnies, and then I'm gonna leave the other 2 regular. The last thing I'll be adding are 2 small bows I made out of this plaid ribbon. I got this from Walmart, and I added one to the 2 of the bunnies. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time. Bye.